Let's continue setting up my summer journal. And if you would like to see how I'm setting up the next few pages, keep it right here. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. If you have not checked out the part one, I will link it below. These were the few pages I set up. And this was so fun to put together. I added some lines using some Tombow Dots adhesive. And we'll get started with the next few pages. And I have a few sticker books here, and both functional and deco. And let's get started. We'll have those sticker books at the bottom of the left side so that we can have some stability. And if you like such creative ideas to try in your planners or journals, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and turning on the bell notification so that you can be sure you wouldn't miss out on any of those. And this is the B6 journal from Archer and Olive. And this was part of the spring release. The Swan Pond was the name. And I'm not sure what is available still, but you can definitely check out the shop. And I'm going with simple horizontal Dutch doors this time. If you can see, I'm just cutting through the pages, 3 pages to be exact. I counted the number of pages I will need, and I will have a few things I will need to note down. So I thought this would be a nice, fun place to do a simple Dutch door. And you can see that I'm using my small scissors, which really helps me get close to the spine without damaging the spine as such. And that is the top and bottom portions all done. And I have, just 3 or 4 pages, and that's all I need for that setup. And my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Archer and Olive, Planything, Live Love Posh, Washi Tape Shop, and a few other small shops. And this lace washi is from the Washi Tape Shop. And I will be putting it down at the bottom. And please find all that information down in the description. And that paper clip and the small scissors I'm using are both from Journal Say, and my code Priya can earn you 8% off when you shop there. And I also have a few sticker books from Happy Planner. I'm also an affiliate for Happy Planner, and my affiliate link is down in the description. And this was from, I believe, the fall of 2024. So that was a mini. So I think the size is just perfect. And I used the washi cutter to press down the washi tape snug against the spine so that it can be a bit secure. Because otherwise, when you cut pages off, the spine becomes a bit of an unstable situation. So I have this washi organizer from, I have linked it below if you're curious, because I do get asked where it is from. And that's the Planything, a lot of the washi tapes from Planything. And I'm taking off the packaging from this scalloped washi that I had picked up a few weeks back. And I'm going to add the scallop right at the top. And that will be a nice simple setup for such Dutch doors. Simple ones, but then you have some fun elements going on. And that is the simplest form. So between the first and the last pages, I have both the top and the bottom decorated. So we have the pages in between for some additional function and deco. So I'm keeping it very, very minimally decorated in this case. And we will be finishing this before we get to the next set of pages, which will be for more lists that I will need for certain specific things. And before we get to that, we need to decorate some of these pages. And there are this whole page, there is this whole page with quotes and butterflies and moths and flowers all there. So I wanted that code to be visible even when the pages are flipped. So that is why I positioned it like so. And I'm keeping the florals on the other side, the scrap. And I think that also helps with the balance of colors a bit. And this sticker book I have used a couple of times, but not a whole lot. And these colors are really pretty. And I'm really not happy when there is a lot of functional stickers in a sticker book, because Happy Planner can just give us the deco items. The functional boxes, I think we can make do with what we have in our collection, because we all have a good selection when it comes to functional stickers, especially with shops like Mojo Jojo Plans, which by the way I'm an affiliate for as well. So I'm throwing in a couple of those smaller florals here and there just to bring some balance there. And I will also have some additional elements I will need. Again, I'm trying to bring in function a bit on each page. So it could be as simple as a decorated box, or just as a small circle sticker, or one of those oval stickers. And we also have these florals, which I like to add in between those washi tapes, those lace washi, just for something of a pop of color. And I will also make use of some of the smaller florals to bring in some color again. Just trying to balance some of that. And some leaves, some small twigs, some smaller components. Just something there so that it can look a bit different than just a plain normal lace washi. The lace washi itself is really pretty, don't get me wrong, but we can always jazz it up a bit, right? Especially with the other pages being so simple, we can always afford to bring in some color at the top and bottom. So that is our base, and we will get started with some additional ones. And I'm going to add another one at the last page. And we will have the decorative boxes now, especially these ones with the top notches. And these are more, I think, meant for the dashboard layout kind of pages. But we can always do it like this. And it would look just like a normal page. So we would go and add a couple of those circle stickers also. And just throwing in a few at a random spot. No rhyme or reason, because I know I will need boxes for each of these pages. So just throwing in a box and those long strip quotes. And that is all I'm doing. So this is definitely more a functional setup than an entirely decorative one. So I'm going with some plain boxes also, which again, I don't really like when you have pages and pages of functional boxes, because we all have enough. I'm not trying to be whiny or anything, but it just does not make sense. But I had bought the sticker book at an extremely good price, so I don't repent it, but I would have loved more deco items, especially with all those florals and butterflies and moths and all that. I would love to get more. And I do plan to pick up a few from the summer sales, because I think I have the Mystic Blooms. I have my eyes on them. I don't have it. And some of the newer sticker books that came out in the spring or the back to school release. There are some interesting ones, so I'm yet to finalize on my wish list and decide on which ones are my absolute must-haves, because I have enough. I don't need more florals, but if there are these Mystic Blooms kind of sticker books that I love to reach for, I think I can grab it if I get a good deal on that. So if I don't get a good deal on that, I may not even pick it up. I'm not in any need, but since there are lots of other pretty stickers, I think I may grab it if I find it on a good deal. And that is the next element I'm bringing in, and that would be our washi tapes. And I'm just keeping it very, very simple. Some pages will have the washi tape at the top, some at the bottom. And that is it. I'm just trying to alternate and just bring in some pop of color. And that will be our next page. And the washi tape is also from Live, Love, Posh. And this is part of the, I believe, the tropical set. It's a fun mix of colors. If you have seen me use it, it's a pretty thick roll because I have used it quite well, and even now I have a good amount left on the roll. And this is going to be the finishing touches for this page, because I think we have had enough decorations already, and maybe just a bit of those creepy crawly ones. I don't know, some people just freak out seeing them, but I'm okay. They're all living beings, so yeah. As long as they don't come and hurt me, I think I'm fine. And I try to not step over them or do them any harm directly if I come across any of them, even in my garden. I do come across insects in my flower bed, but I try to let them also live because they also deserve a place on earth. So I'm okay with any living creatures as long as they don't come and attack me. I'm fine. So just making sure I round those corners, because with such thick elements the corner rounder just does not do a great job. So that is our next setup, and here I'm gonna try something new. So for this set of pages, I'm going to have each page divided into two parts. So you will see what I'm planning to do here. So it is going to be an interesting set of elements that I will be bringing in. And you will see that I'm combining the pre-cut washi tape stickers from the washi tape shop, and I also bring in the the tropical parrots, and the blooming view, which is like a whole set of window scenes. And I also bring in the summer reading through the seasons subscription box sticker book from Planything. So I have all of those elements that will come in, and I have a few pages that I cut in the middle. So I have two of each. And this is the Blooming View PET stickers from Wrong. And if you are new to Wrong, I do have a discount code for you. Please find all that information in the description, and you can see that these PET stickers are exclusive to the Wrong Wrong store, and everything else except for the PET stickers are available on the Amazon storefront too, which is also linked below. If you would like to pick up anything, please feel free to use my link. I would really appreciate your support. And I'm going with the window scenes, and I almost put down the two window scenes right there, but then I realized, yeah, that looks quite weird right next to each other. So the bottom one is coming off. Yeah, one was I had put it down on the wrong page. Yes, that was also happening alongside. And then I decided to bring out the reading through the seasons. And as you can, I do have a full flip through and unboxing of that subscription box. And I'm also looking through my washi tape stickers to pick the Sunlit Meadows, which is a whole bunch of bright florals. And this sticker book, I want to use this one, which I think will look good here. And it looks like a bookstore, but it's like a structure that you might find anywhere. So I have this tropical parrots, tropical birds, I believe that's a name. And I'll have all the names down in the description, don't worry. And if you know me, if you have been watching my channel, you know how much I love birds. So this was something I had picked up during one of their sales from Wrong Wrong. So I did go ahead and pick up a few PET stickers. This was one, and the Blooming View was another one. And I also grabbed, which was the other one? I think I grabbed the one of the girls sticker books. And I do have a gift card that I will be using, which I won. It was part of a giveaway, and I had won it late in spring, and I still need to use it. So I will be picking up a couple of the goodies that I have my eyes on without much from my pocket because of the gift card. And I'm really looking forward to that. Some of the latest releases from Wrong Wrong are really interesting, because the mermaid one, I think the mermaid PET stickers, and even the some of the mystery bundles, I really like it, because the other ones I can get printable versions of, but the PET stickers you just can't. So that's why, again, the PET stickers are always a good idea if you don't want any of the functional elements, because it's just a whole bunch of deco, and you have a good variety when it comes to those. And I think that's a very cute Dutch door. And this, I've been wanting to try something like this for some time, but again, it just does not happen all the time. So this, I thought with the B6 journal, I think the size is just perfect, because I will have space for more lists if I can categorize it this way. And these are not necessarily to-do lists. These could be I know I have a page for gifts for family members I will be meeting. I will be picking up gifts for my friends. I will have a whole lot of that. In addition to that, I will have other things I will have lists for, because whenever I'm in town, I need to check out certain shops and certain parts of the city that I would like to explore. All of that I can have in one place. So that is the reason I thought I will have smaller portions like these instead of just wasting the whole page as such. And I think it will be quite useful. So let me know if, and after the pen, after I've used this journal over the summer, if that is something that you would be interested in watching. Because once I'm back from my break, if that's something you would like to see, I think I will come and share a flip through. Just let me know what you would like me to do. And for all of that to be able to be visible to you, I think you should definitely subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of those whenever it drops. And it is not something that a lot of people like, because I personally like to watch flip throughs because it is just a fun way of getting inspired, the simplest way to get inspired, because you do have many other people who are creative in their own way, and once you watch a flip through, your brain will start getting ideas how you can combine the different elements. Sometimes those are just what sparks your creativity. So I love to watch flip throughs of journals or planners or be it anything. And let me know if you have a full uh, list of your favorite YouTubers and journalers or planners that you like to watch for inspiration. Sometimes we all are stuck and we get bored doing the same thing. I do find that sometimes it's like doing the same thing over and over again. And that's when I really started going outside my comfort zone and trying new things. And I think that's a great way of, again, it sparks your creativity in more ways than you can imagine. And it is going to be really surprising to see how your brain reacts to all those triggers. And I'm all for it. So let me know how you are liking this setup. The pink neutral washi was from the neutral washi tape set from Live Love Posh. When I last checked, it was in stock. I'm not sure if it still is, but it was. And again, I'm just keeping that pink and a purple combination going. And I'm trying not to repeat the elements a lot. I mean, I'm just keeping the pink to one edge, the purple to the other edge, and bringing in a few other switching of colors and washi tapes to the other areas. That's all I'm doing. And here I'm using the scallops for either ends. And just for that fun touch, and you know I have to bring in purple because that's my favorite color. That is the reason why it is there. And this was really a very relaxing thing for me. The only thing that I had my eyes on was the iPad I was using to charge it to film this on. And it was not at its full charge, so I was keeping an eye on when it will die. And luckily, I noticed it as soon as it went dead. So the last parts, once I filmed with, I got done with this clip, I think I noticed it, but then I had to come and make some changes here and there, and you will see the final flip through reflecting all of that. And let me know if you have done something similar or you have seen anybody else do something similar, because I've been wanting to try this. And if you notice, I'm alternating between the sides when it comes to bringing those parrots. And if I add the parrots to the right edge of the pages on one page. In the next page, I'm going to alternate it to the left side. So just alternating between there because I want to bring in some of those layers also as we cut through the edges. And you will see how it is all turning out. And again, yeah, that's the last page all laid out, because if you notice, I'm not cutting through the page on the left because that is where it meets the last set of pages we did. And this is going to be our first page of this set of pages. And yeah, this is we have a few more pages to decorate, just trying to alternate between there. And this one will have the deco on the right. And this is going to be, I'm trying to make sure that I balance some of those colors also when it comes to that. And I also want the parrots to be looking onto either side. They should not all be looking to the same side. So that is why I thought I will have a mix of angles they are looking at. So this is a sunlit meadows, and it's a gorgeous floral tape, the washi tape, pre-cut washi tape set. And I'm using that to combine with all the florals going on with the parrots. And this tape I had used in one of the Dutch door setups, an advanced Dutch door, and that was widely popular. If you have not checked that out, I would really appreciate you do. And it would be, yeah, a lot of people loved how intricate it was. And sometimes you do need those longer sessions to keep those creative juices flowing. So that is the next one. And I'm going to sadly cut off a bit of the page there as we finish. And I will come and finish off that edge. And I think it is good. And we have the next washi tape. And some, even here the roll has parrots in various designs. So it is really pretty designs, really pretty colors. And I was so glad I picked up this washi tape set. And I will also combine it with other butterflies and moths and bugs and ladybirds. And yeah, I'm just trying to mix and match everything. So this will be our very first page. And we are going with this set for, no, I did not think it went well here. Yeah, this is the very first page, and it, especially with those parrots going, I mean, facing each other, I think it did go well here. So that's why I decided to change my mind. And we need some of those which can sit right there. And I like that it does not overlap with the parrot's wings. And we have, as you can see, I've used up the roll quite well. And we do have some really pretty individual flowers also. So that will come in right next to the parrot at the bottom. And this is again a few different techniques I'm trying here. So it will be nice to see them all. And yeah, that butterfly I think will look really good right next to that. And we also have some more spaces, some of the edges that I would like to decorate. Because if you notice, some of those rectangular patches or those rectangular blocks that I'm creating, some I have decorated it with just florals on one side and the parrots on the other, and some I have parrots on both sides. So it is a fun mix of different colors and birds and the florals. All the elements I think came together really well. And this is, yeah, we will be bringing in a couple more washi tapes, a couple of places, I mean. And we have some of those elements that can line up beautifully to the already cut pages we have. And again, if you notice, you have those small areas, small white spaces where you can bring in such clusters just at the edge and yet keeping most of the function intact. And that is finishing off that page. Just leaving the washi tape for where the elements are, the florals, whatever is put down, I'm going to leave it at that and then get to the deco. Yeah, that did not look good initially, but I think that soft neutral sticker, that washi tape, in fact, looks good right next to each other. And I think that also helps balance some of those colors we have going on. And using that washi cutter to cut right there. And yeah, let me know what you think. And would you stop here or would you keep adding more stickers? Because I think I will. And I also want to make sure that I have some more of those elements in the Dutch door components. And there are these smaller clusters which will also look great once we have all the elements laid out. And then they can be used to bring in something in areas which need some color or something, if it looks too plain to be perfect, if it does not look finished to you, you can bring in those smaller parrots just to give that sense of being full. And that is what I was talking about. And you do have the page is almost done, but then again, there are these finishing touches that I like to come and do, and that definitely helps pull the spread together. And let me know if you have used a B6 journal before and what you used it for. Was it more for a journal or was it more like a memory keeper? What was it for? I'm just curious to know. And I do have a good collection by now of all the various sizes in the journals and the setups. Lots of creative things I've done here, and it does get better as you try more things and your creative juices start flowing. And it's really important that you do keep your brain active, try new things, do something different. All of those really keeps that creativity alive. And it is going to be so much fun once it's all filled in. And please come follow me on Instagram. I do share more sneaks and more spreads, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. And I don't promise that about summer. I will post whenever I can about life updates and sales and all those. And otherwise, I'm usually good, but taking it slow over the summer as I have a bit of traveling to be done. And I hope all of you have an amazing summer as well. Do something fun with your loved ones, do something creative, and don't spend too much time on social media. Yeah, you need to watch my videos, that's a fact, but yeah, otherwise, spend time in the real world, and that's what's important. That's how you build memories, and that's all that remains with you because, yeah. And please check out the other videos I have, especially between the creative journals and my Dutch doors, and even with the YouTube collab loop groups that I am a part of. I think it's really fun to see all the different themes I get to play around with. And it is going to be a lot of fun ones coming. So you might actually want to make sure that you tune in to my channel to check out all the other fun setups you have coming. And that is the scalloped washi I'm putting down at the very top of that page. And the washi tape at the bottom was from the Planny Thing Read Through the Season subscription box, which, as of the time of editing, was the last subscription box that dropped from Planny Thing. And I'm not sure what is available and what's coming in the middle of July and August because I will be away. I'm going to be filming all of this, editing all of this, scheduling for the next 2 months. So I'm not sure what exactly the latest subscription box will be. But anyway, it will be dropping on the 15th of every month. And I would really appreciate your support if you decide to shop through my links and codes. And for the Planning Things subscription boxes, the current subscription boxes do not allow the discount codes with the affiliate codes, but you can definitely support me by shopping through my link. And for Wrong Wrong and the Washi Tape Shop and Live Love Posh, I have all of that information down in the description. And I have these pages pretty much done, I believe. And we have some more finishing touches. Again, these are pre-cut, these ones from Wrong Wrong. And if you have been wanting to shop Wrong Wrong store, I think this is a great item to pick up, and see how I'm layering that element right on the front page so that we can have the parrot sitting right at the corner there. And we will also have some more finishing touches like this one, and that makes for the perfect parrot couple to bring to that page. Just a small heart there as well. Yeah, I think they can sit right there. And this is going to be another cute page. And I can always come and add boxes, but I thought I will just keep it to just highlighters and pen, and then I can check off whatever gets done. So everything will be in one place. And this is going to be another floral border. And between the different clusters in the washi tape roll, the pre-cut one, the washi tape shop also has great selection and their inventory keeps changing. They have new releases all the time and they're re-releasing some of the older designs, especially in the pre-cut versions. And that's a very smart thing of them, I would say, because it's so much easier using them, because it used to be that I have to cut everything beforehand. So what I used to do is I cut a whole bunch of stickers before I start with my video. And I think I really love how this turned out. And let me know what you think. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification. And please make sure you check out the other videos I mentioned. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.